Alright, Loy Machedo's video from loymachedo.com. and it was Loy Machedo. Today the date is 29th May 2016. Time right now is 2:51 p.m. Now, for those of you who know me will know one very important thing. If I put my heart and my soul and my mind into something, I don't stop till I do it, until I achieve success. I am just like that. I just can't help it, okay? Lately, what happened is I genuinely wanted to help someone. Truly wanted to help someone, change her life, make her better because she was in an abusive relationship, give her lots of love, everything. And then, after 3 weeks or whatever, she went back to the bad guy. And that really sent my mind spinning. I was like, what the fuck was that? I mean, I gave everything that a woman would want. And she goes back to the jackass. The same guy who she was bitching about, talking crap, telling me that he beats her, hits her, womanizer, smoker, drinker, drug addict, everything bad. She goes back to him and I'm like, okay, why? And I couldn't understand. I was like, at first I was emotional because I was very hurt. I invested a lot of my time, feelings, everything into it. It was my project where I wanted to heal someone, where I wanted to change someone's life. And then it's like, it just slapped me on the face and I went into a state of depression for a few days and I was like, I need to solve this shit. This is not happening. There should be a scientific reason. There should be an explanation for this because I am a student of science, of logic, of analysis, and I have to find the answer. And finally, after breaking my head, after all the research, after speaking to psychologists, psychiatrists, everyone, I got the answer. Ooh la la. I am a fucking genius. I found the answer and I'm going to share with you the 18 reasons why good girls fall for bad guys, evil guys, sinister guys, men who abuse, who treat women like shit. Why is it good girls fall for bad guys? I'm going to answer this question. I want you to debate with me. I want you to disagree with me. I want you to tell me if I'm wrong because I'm going to give you this, the reasons. You decide. You decide and tell me if I'm wrong or right. Okay? Number one. These are the 18 reasons. Point number one. Bad boys are very good with the strategies of implementing the VAK. That is the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Okay? What is visual? Visual, they look very good. They know how to make you feel good. And visually, auditory, they sound like, baby, I love you. You're mine. They play around with their voice, the tone of the voice. And kinesthetic, the feeling that they give when they hold your hand and they kiss it slowly. They make you feel good, and they also hug you and they hold you and they give it the whole romantic feeling. Like when they're having sex, they'll put candles and music and everything else. So it has to be like, VAK, the visual, auditory, kinesthetic. It's like when you're going to the gym, you have to listen to hardcore music, you have to wear a tight shirt, you have to slap yourself, you have to get into the zone. So the VAK strategy, the visual, auditory, kinesthetic, it has to be implemented in place and they're very good, amazing strategists, okay? That is why they're very charming, very seductive, very powerful. They know how to implement these strategies very, very well. The first one, okay, VAK. The second one, they are masters at the art of seduction. They are masters. Trust me when I say this. They have literally spent their whole life studying this, which I'm also going to do because I want to master the art of seduction. I will. Just watch. That is my next project, okay? They are the masters in the art of seduction. And what they do is they keep practicing, keep sharpening, keep honing these skills until they get what they want. They don't stop. This is their only goal. This is their only obsession. This is their only agenda. And, just like, for example, if you spend like, Malcolm Gladwell who said, if you spend 10,000 hours on one particular skill, you become the world's best at it. These guys, they just want to master the art of seduction. They just want to master the art of getting the women who they want. They don't focus on learning computer skills. They don't focus on learning, studying. No, they just want to master this art and that is their whole life, And I'll tell you this, it's very simple. For them, they just want that thrill, that feeling that yes, I got her. Okay? Point number three, let's go on quickly. They are amazing communicators, talkers. They can talk the socks out of anyone, seriously. Even if they're guilty, even if they are caught red-handed doing something wrong, they are masters at communication. They know how to convince anyone, anything. So imagine you catch them red-handed with your hand in the cookie and they will convince you why the cookie came and put its hand inside. He didn't put the hand inside. So, you know, they are unbelievable communicators. They know how to tell lies and get away with it. They are amazing. Absolutely. And even if they get caught, they use this seduction and get out of it. Okay? Great talkers, great communicators. Point number 4, master manipulators. They know how to manipulate your emotions. They know how to play with those buttons. They know which button to touch when. They know what words to say. They know what to do. They are, oh, unbelievable. You know, this guy, he used to write on papers or tissue. He used to write such romantic poetry. One of them even used his own blood to write. One of them, you know, bought these paper cups and every time, you're my darling, you're my Shanu, you're my life, you're my everything. And he used to keep these cups for her and give her to drink in those cups. He used to take photographs. I mean, it's like, wow, when I think of the strategies, I'm like, oh, wow, this is genius. This is amazing. They write cards. You know, they do things which are so different, which are so original. I mean, you have to be amazingly creative, manipulated to do this. And I am so in love with these guys. They're like, wow. You know, oh, it gives me a thrill. Ugh. Master manipulators. They're good at manipulating emotions. And trust me, if I could do that, I want this skill bad. Okay, next one. Number 5, they have dedicated their lives, their time, every time they're breathing, eating, sleeping only for this. They've dedicated their time. Let me add one more point here, okay? I need to tell you this. The thing is, like for example, this guy, he would send her like 100 messages per hour, like, you know, 100. Imagine doing this for the whole day, just sending messages, man, like 10,000 messages. You're just sending messages, you know, minute after minute after minute. And then you keep giving calls, like 50, 100 calls. It's like they don't have any other job. They just have this one job. Because if you actually look at people who are successful, let's say a successful athlete, he will spend 10,000 hours that he has of his life into sharpening his skill. Let's say a tennis player, he'll keep playing tennis for 10,000 hours. He doesn't have time to go clubbing. He doesn't have time to chase a female. He doesn't have time for, you know, all the other nonsense. He wants to be the best at what he's doing. So he'll focus on tennis. Let's say a football player. Let's say a sportsman. Let's say a businessman. They have their priorities, and their priorities are, you know, like either money, or it is like focusing on, you know, growing personally, financially. They have their other priorities, like a father would spend more time for his children. A family man would spend more time for his family. So these guys, they don't have any other job other than sending I love you messages, sending, you know, flirting around with you. They just have only that job. That is their only job, their only passion. They have nothing else to do in life. Absolutely nothing else. Because look at it. For a guy who can send 10,000 messages, keep saying, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, and you are my this, you are my that, and all that, and he keeps giving calls and all that. Do you think it's practical? Do you seriously see this happening for the rest of your life? No! They're just doing it because this is their new thrill, this is their new target. Once they get this, they get bored of it. Okay, I got you, next. They get in it. So it's like a thrill. They have to do it. And keep this in mind. Look at normal, married, mature couples. Okay? They don't go around smooching, kissing. Oh, I love you. I'll put my tongue there. I'll put my nose there. I'll put my finger there. You put your tongue. Yeah. They have other priorities. Okay? They don't send 10,000 I love you messages or 1 million missed calls. No, they have other priorities. So the thing is, these guys, these predators, have no other job. This is their only job. Their only job is being a sexual predator. That's the thing which you need to understand. But these girls are so dumb. They fall for this. They want this. They don't want normal people because they feel so special knowing that somebody is so crazy that he can keep sending me 100 I love yous, 100 messages. And, you know, it was so stupid when that girl told me, Loy, look, you said, yeah, because I told her, you know, someone has to be madly in love, which is not possible, or he has to be a psycho to keep sending, you know, like, you know, 10,000 messages per day, you know, not 10,000, like at least 1,000, okay? And keep giving missed calls for 4 hours, 5 hours, non-stop. You have to be psycho. How can you not have any other priorities? You don't have any priorities of learning, reading, education, of personal development, nothing? You don't want to be the best at your workplace? You don't want to study and hone your skills? You just want love, 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 love. Are you stupid? Yeah. But then in the end, she tells me, Loy, you remember? You said someone has to be psycho to do that, or madly enough. I choose someone who doesn't want, who is not so crazy about his personal goals, about being a better human being, trying to be good at sports and money. I want him to have me as his whole world. So, I know this guy who is an amazing, amazing, amazing playboy. He has dedicated his life to learning the art of sex. How do you have sex? He actually went to this prostitute to learn how to, have sex, go down on her, touch her, feel her, whatever, because he wanted to be the best at it. He studied books on it. He literally became this love machine, and because he dedicated time, effort, and money. And then there are some others who practice the art of looking, how to present they study body language, they study vocal variety, they study negotiation skills, everything to become the best at it. So they dedicate time, effort, and money. That's point number 5. That is why they are the best at it. Come on. Point number 6. Remember this. Point number 6. It's a very simple thing, okay? If something is predictable, it's boring. If you knew what is going to happen in a movie, you know the ending. It's boring, boring, boring. But if you didn't know what is going to happen, there are twists and there are turns and there are surprising elements. You're like, wow, it keeps your interest. There's not a single woman who I've met to date who has told me, I like a guy to be predictable. No, they don't want, they want you to keep their interest. You have to keep their interest. You have to do something new all the while. They love guys who are unpredictable. Oh, how can you not get that? Number 7. Women love, they love bad boys. It is in their genes. They want to heal the world. They want to change people. So when they see a bad boy, their heart goes out to him. I want to change him. I want to make him feel better. I want, they see this guy who's, all the girls are chasing him. And he's chasing all the girls and he's getting them. She wants to know, you belong to me. You're mine. You're mine. You're my baby. You're my baby. So she feels like, oh, he belongs to her. So that thing is there. That thrill is there. This bad boy is mine. This wild horse is mine. He's my baby. He loves me. And then when they make love, he's mine only. He's nobody else's. Oh, women love bad boys. Okay. Point number 8. This will be crazy, but it's a fact. When a guy says no to a woman, so no, I'm not going to do it. You have to do this way. So he's demanding. The woman likes the bad boy. So what happens is she feels this guy has a lot of self-respect because he's saying no. He wants it this way. He wants it to be made this way. However, if it's a nice guy, okay, baby, whatever you say, that's not self-respect. So women want a guy with high self-respect who doesn't care, who doesn't need them. That's what they want. And sometimes they play the game and so that they need it. So that self-respect, putting a girl in a place, some women want that very badly, which, goes to the next point. Keep this in mind that nice guys, the problem with their personalities, they don't seem genuine. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, I meet someone and I tell them, let me tell you on your face, I've had many girlfriends in my life. Okay, I'm a bad guy. The girl will be like, wow, you're so honest. You have the character. You are genuine. But if on another guy, another hand, a guy says, listen, I've always take girls as my friends. I don't, do bad. They'll be like, there's something fake about this guy. There's something fishy. They want someone who has the raw energy to tell you the bad on their face. So the problem with good guys is they seem to fake because they're genuine. But bad guys, because they seem to blurt out their bad things, you feel, this guy's genuine. Okay, next one. Women love to feel needed. Trust me, women love to feel. So when a bad guy, he does whatever the shit he wants and he's like, I don't need you. And then comes up, baby, I need you. I want you. Only you can heal me. Only you can change me. You feel like, wow, he loves me. He cares about me. So they feel that need. They feel like, come, I'll protect you. I'll take it. All he's doing is he's taking advantage of her. Only when he needs her, he's using it. So, it kind of fulfills their need. Next one, point number 11. You know, what you need to understand is bad boys, they really take care of themselves. They go to the gym, they keep themselves fit, or they take care of their skin, or they take care of their hair, the gel, you know, they just take care of themselves. They take care of them physically, they smell good, they look good, they have new cars, they have new toys. So they really take care of themselves, and that is why they look attractive. It's, it's our animalistic sense that, you know, it's like a peacock showing its feathers. It looks so attractive. So they keep revamping, rebranding, recreating themselves. While a nice guy is kind of boring. He just focuses on giving. That's why if you see the normal, nice family guy, he has a big stomach. He, you know, is taking care of the family. He's trying to be a good guy. But the bad guy is always, you know, taking care of himself, looking smart, looking sexy, looking amazing, smelling good. So, you know, what do you expect? Girls, any girl would want a guy who takes care of himself. Well, you know, when these master manipulators, these bad boys, they will choose always these predators. You know, they will prey on these weaklings and get them. And once they get them, they trap them. Point number 12. Remember this. The harder it is to get something, the more you want it. So the thrill of the chase is there. So that is why how these bad guys are. They'll keep getting new women. So the thrill of the chase is there. While these good girls, they know they can't get this guy and he's not there for her. So they'll be like, no, you have to be mine. I want you. You belong to me. So there's that thrill, this fun. Oh, I just love that. You know, that's what. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. Yes. The next one. Remember this. Good women, always, most of them have low self-esteem. Most of them, not all. Most of them have low self-esteem. So they like to be treated like shit. It's like, oh, I'm hurt. And they go and tell their friend, oh, I'm hurt. And they say, oh, poor thing. They feel, oh, I'm nice. So they need an agony aunt. They have self-esteem, low self-esteem, because if you really respected yourself, if you were successful, if you really had believed that you deserve much more, you won't take shit like this. You know, the problem with these girls, well, they want shit. They want to be treated like shit. They want to be abused, and they'll forever remain in this rut. They'll never change. It's like in their head, they're like, I deserve to be treated like shit. So if you treat them with respect, they won't appreciate. They want to be treated like shit. Okay. Next one. Point number 14, bad boys are sexy. Come on, you have to agree with me on this, okay? In college, the guy who wore leather, who wore gel, who drove a bike, there was something sexy about him. He was not like that boring guy who used to carry his books, be a nice boy, go to class, come back. Sir, he knows all the answers. But the bad boys, they smoke. They have this air about the alpha male, and which girl wouldn't like that? So you see what I mean? Okay, bad boys are sexy. There is something sexy about bad boys. Trust me. Okay. Number 15, nice guys aren't physically strong. You'll always see the bad boys are physically strong. It's like they want to fight. They have this alpha male machoism, and you know, they're always getting fight. And the girls went, wow, he's so sexy. He's fighting over me. He has this thing about him. So you know, you just can't help it. So bad boys are normally very strong, either mentally, physically, or emotionally. But you know, nice guys, they are weak in that area. Number 16, remember the thrill. The thrill is always there. The thrill factor. It can be the thrill of the chase or the thrill itself, that I could stop this uncontrollable force, this horse, wild horse, he's mine. That thrill is there. And, you know, trying to control something that you can't. Number 17, the challenge. Always, trust me, the more harder it is to get something, you always enjoy that challenge. But if you get something, there's no point. That's why sports is fun, because there's a challenge always there. And last, if not the least, point number 18, the biggest of all, sex. They are mad animals when it comes to sex. They satisfy the woman so much, the woman can't think of anything else. And believe me, sex is very, very important. Very important if you have to keep the victim with you. So, these are the points. I finally got the reason. Yes, I'm a genius. Got the genius. Why good girls go for bad boys. And they will forever be victims, they will forever be treated like shit, and bad guys will forever be bad the way they are. You know, I'm going to start mastering the art of seduction. Haha! That's what I'm going to do. I want to learn this. I love this. This is like, woo, it's so amazing. And let's just imagine if you could learn and master this art, what more can you do? Forget women. Women is just one small thing. You can do so many other things. It's like, wow, opening possibilities of geniusness. I'm going to use science. I'm going to use science, I'm going to use my analysis, everything into this. I'm going to study this out. Anyway, I will learn this art. Anyway, Loy from LoyMachedo.com, and who's Loy Machedo, sharing with you his views as to why good girls go for bad boys. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now. Ha-ha.